Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to tell you guys what I do every single day in my business. Okay, so my power hour, I personally do it during Holland's nap time. That is just what works for me. Give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen right now. It doesn't really look that exciting. Okay. Okay, so I do this during Holland's nap, and I can literally probably get it done in about, if I'm super intentional and focused, I can honestly probably get it done in about 30, 35 minutes. So yeah, it's called a power hour, but it doesn't have to take an hour. So that's nice. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and I will share this with you at the end of this. But as of right now, I just want you to look at it with me. So this is what I do for my power hour every single day. I alternate between Facebook and Instagram. Monday is Facebook day, Tuesday is Instagram day, Wednesday is Facebook day, Thursday is Instagram day, because I'm trying to grow my Instagram following. So what I do, you see right up here, it says added 25 people to my network. You don't have to add 25. That's where I am personally. I've exhausted a lot of my warm market, and maybe 5 of those 25 people are going to say yes. So I always add 25 people to my network every single day. But I have a dream team list right here of people that I want on my team. They're people that I love, people that I know, people that I've come to know through working, whatever. And I want them on my dream team list. So when I add to my network, I will go to someone on my dream team list and add their friends. Because if they are on my dream team, chances are the people that they're friends with are a lot like them. So that's personally how I choose to do it. When I very first started coaching, it was I would go to my old pages of Lehigh alumni 2009, whatever. I'd add people that I should be friends with that I somehow wasn't friends with, kind of a thing. Or I'd go to common groups, and I would add them from there. So for example, I was a part of a hypnobirthing community, and so I would add friends from there. But I kind of stopped liking that, because just because they are in hypnobirthing too doesn't necessarily mean we have anything else in common. Yes, we're both parents. Yes, we both love and are trying hypnobirthing, but I've found some of the people that I became friends with through that are not my target market. So we'll just leave that at that. So I personally like to go to my dream team list, add from their friends, both on Facebook and on Instagram. That's exactly what I do. I just follow 25 people on Instagram. I used to search hashtags, but then Josh Coates was stop doing that, because those are the people that are also business people that are using hashtags. So I just look up people on my dream team list, add 25 people from them. Then I personally like to connect with you guys. So I intentionally put your names down. So today, Jazzy, Lauren, Savannah, Anna, and Jamie, yay. So I know Jamie is not my coach, but she's still in my downline. I still love her. I still want to support her in her journey. So this just means whatever I want it to mean. It can mean, I haven't talked to them in a long time. I'm just going to text them and say, how are you? How's life? How have you been? Sometimes it's, I go to your Facebook page and I like and comment on your stuff. Sometimes I go to your Insta stories if you have stories and I watch them, right? Because if I don't, I would love to say that I'm a perfect human. I'm not. If I don't make this an intentional part of my power hour, my day gets away from me. And I was returning messages from all my prospective people. And I'm like, okay, but I didn't build any relationships with the people that I have, right? So I have to make this an intentional part of my day to make sure that I'm making time for you guys, because you mean a lot to me. So, and then the same thing is true for my customers. I build 5 relationships with them, and it's the same concept. I either go to their page, see what they've been up to. I text them, hey, I've been thinking about you. How are you? How's your health journey? How can I help? Whatever. Just I promised them that I was going to be there for them through this whole journey, right? And so I want to keep that promise. So I have a list down here in my tabs of my customers, right? So right here, I have like, here's my Power Hour sheet. Here's my Facebook prospects list of all the people that have shown any interest on Facebook. It's going slow. Okay. So then I have like their name. I have interest 1, interest 2, interest 3. So if they've liked, like Kelsey Norton, for example, she has shown interest 3 times in things that I am doing coaching wise, workouts, coaching, and a mindset challenge. So if I'm ever sending an invite, like doing invites, she will be someone that I reach out to. I always look for people that have 3 interests, because that means they didn't just like one thing randomly. They actually like, they've been following me for a while and they are liking several things that I do. So the people with 3 are the people that I send invites to. And I won't scroll, but you can see like I'm in the K's and this is number 874. So like I've been keeping track of this for a long time, right? So if we scrolled all the way down to Z, like I think it's in like the 1500s-ish. Hi, cute boy. How are you? Okay. Then I have an Instagram prospects list. Same concept, just on Instagram. I have a running list of my customers. And if you don't have this, you can go into your back office on Beachbody and like write down all the people who your customers are. But I just have it here, and I have like as their second thing, coach status, yes or no, because that's how I sort like who is a coach versus who is not a coach as part of my Power Hour. And these are people that I invite to like do the business side or to be a discounter if they've been doing it for a long time and all that kind of stuff. Okay, you just can't touch the keyboard, okay? That's probably going to be hard. Okay, back to my Power Hour. Okay, sweet boy. Okay, I'm going to set you down, okay? Okay, I'm going to let you go outside with Dad. I'll be right back. Okay, so sorry. My husband's doing scouts. And I was like, we only have 40 minutes. I don't want to waste any time trying to make Holland happy. Okay, so then you see I have connections, build relationships with target market plus happy birthday, okay? This in bold right here, those are the people whose birthday it is today. So I actually have my assistant do this to save me time, because I literally send the same message. And it's just like, hey, beautiful Sherry, just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I hope you have a fabulous day. Hey, beautiful Caitlin, I just wanted to reach out to you and wish you a happy birthday. Hey, beautiful Cammie, I hope you have a great day. Happy birthday. You know, but she's sending these messages to them personally on Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger rather than commenting on their wall, because everyone comments on their wall, right? And like 90% of people who I wish happy birthday respond. And they're like, thank you so much. And then I continue the conversation. Oh, you're so welcome. Did you have a great day? And then it can turn into you haven't expressed any interest in Beachbody at all. But they are like, wait, this person just wished me a happy birthday. And that was really nice. And I kind of want to go look at their page. Do I know them? Like, oh, I see all this stuff about Beachbody and coaching. Are you a coach? And like 90% of my birthday people, if they ask about Beachbody or if Beachbody comes up, it's because they asked me. And one birthday person a few months ago just straight up was like, oh my gosh, you're an answer to my prayers. I want to buy a challenge pack like right now. I've been looking for a coach. And I was like, okay, wow. Like that was cool. So yeah, reach out to them personally through Messenger. Then the rest of the connections after the birthday people are I just go through my list alphabetically, and I specifically reach out to the people who have 3 or more interests. This is for me because I've been coaching for almost 3 years. I want to make sure I'm building relationships with the people that I'm probably going to invite. And you saw probably on my prospects list, I have a whole bunch of people who only have like 1 or 2 or sometimes 0 interests. And their name is on there because I've wished them a happy birthday to show like that we have built a relationship of at least some sort. And so I personally like to make connections with the people who have 3 or more interests because I know I'm going to invite them. So that's kind of how I do that. If you're just starting out, you probably don't have enough of that like built up over time to see if they've stuck around that long, and that's okay. Because I just barely started doing the whole 3 interest things like a few months ago. So I was just reaching out to anybody who showed interest in anything. But another reason that I really, really love this, so let me scroll down. Then I do 30 likes of people in my target market. So that's when I take my Facebook prospects or my Instagram prospects. It doesn't matter if they've liked things 3 times or not. I'll put their name down and I'll like their stuff. And it's literally just like so fast. And that's more to build my interaction on my posts, because Facebook has an algorithm. The more you are interacting with other people's stuff, the more they see your stuff. So whoever you have commented or liked their stuff in the last 2 weeks, your stuff will show up in their feed. So that's why I do the 30 likes thing. So with the marriage group going on this week, I because it's specific to the marriage group and because it's free, these are when these interest lists come in so handy. So I literally click on it and I go to data, however you want to pronounce that, create a filter. It's probably going to be slow because I'm sharing my screen. I click on these 3 beautiful little lines right here, and it will bring up all of the categories in which people have shown interest. I say clear. I scroll down. And I go to marriage group because I posted about it in the past. I say, okay. And then it brings up all the people that have shown any interest in the marriage group specifically. Hello, there's my invites for this entire week. And it is beautiful and lovely and fabulous and super duper fast. So then, but they might not have liked it. It might not have been the first thing they liked. So I'll say turn off filter. I'll go to interest 2, do the same thing. Data, create a filter, marriage group, go. And it shows all the people who've shown interest in the marriage group if it was the second thing they liked. And same thing for number 3. So that's where I got all the names for people that I'm inviting to the marriage group, because they have shown interest in the marriage group, even if it was several months ago, right? And so I love this system because it helps me stay organized and not forget about people, okay? So the last thing I want to show you is what I do on Fridays. So that's Monday through Thursday. Fridays are different. I still send 10 invites. I still add 25 people to my network, but instead of doing the connections and the likes, I follow up with 40 people. And so that is like anybody, that's more like who I really reach out to when people have expressed interest in at least 3 things. Like I say, hey, I noticed you liked my transformation picture on Tuesday. Are you on a health journey yourself? I'm following up with them because they liked my thing. I want to see if they want any help, right? Or maybe it's someone we've been talking about like Shakeology and a challenge pack for a long time, and they just haven't pulled the trigger. And I reach out and say, hey, I know we've been talking about Shakeology and getting you set up with Beachbody On Demand. Are you still interested? I'm running a group, starts on blah, 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 whatever. So I just send 40 follow-ups on Fridays to people who have shown interest in the past and just haven't pulled the plug, who have liked or commented on posts saying they wanted more information but still haven't gotten back to me. People who asked me, hey, money's a little tight right now, but June will probably be better, right? Or I'm pregnant right now. Ask me when after I deliver. So I have this tab called follow up, and there's all these people that I need to follow up with, right? And like, okay, Melissa wanted me to ask her in May. Jill wanted me to ask her at the end of March. Bree after she has her baby. Britt wants to coach, but she has a money issue. Heather's interested in coaching. Shelly wants me to ask her in June, right? And I obviously don't have notes for everyone. And so that just might be hey, we've been having this conversation for a long time. Are you still interested? And they might say no, and that's okay, but at least I'm following up with them. So I love knowing that I'm going to do this on Friday, because when I send my link out, and I know you guys have expressed this before, like when I send my link out and I have people who are still like haven't filled it out, Friday is when I follow up. Like, hey, just wanted to check in. Did you get the email that I sent? I'm so excited to shout you out and welcome you to the challenge group. So excited to help you on your health journey. I just wanted to make sure that I entered in your email correctly, or I wanted to make sure you are still interested, or I wanted to make sure that I haven't left you hanging, like whatever. But you always end with a question, both in your invites and your follow-ups. Are you still interested? Do you still want my help? You know, whatever kind of things, but ending with a question so that they feel more prone to respond. I don't know if that's the right word, but yes, that's Fridays. Saturdays, I don't add anybody to my network. I don't send follow-ups. I don't send invites. Saturdays, I do my affirmations. I listen to personal development. I post 2 times. I drink my Shakeology. I work out, and I do content creation. That's my Saturdays. Content creation meaning, okay, we're running this group. It's time to schedule some posts. I get it done on Saturdays, right? I schedule the posts for Powerful Beyond Measure. I schedule the posts for any free groups or ongoing groups that we have going on. I create content for my posts that I'm going to do throughout the week. I like look over my calendar, and I don't like actually sit down and write the post, but I'll like create a schedule that I'm like, okay. So for example, like this week, I knew Sunday was my little sister's birthday. Tuesday was my other little sister's birthday. So I knew those were going to be my 2 freebie posts, right? So I wrote down Monday, freebie post, Tuesday, freebie post, right? I knew at some point this week I wanted to talk about how I didn't get to go to Mexico because I'm pregnant, but I qualified for it. So people who are following me would know, oh, she's still qualified to go to that. She just didn't go because she's pregnant, right? I knew I wanted to talk about that. I knew, like, I always schedule at least 1 live video, and I think about what's been hot and heavy on my heart, or whatever is speaking to my soul, right? Like I knew I had my 32-week appointment on Monday. I didn't know it was going to go the way it did, but I knew I probably would want to talk about how my appointment went. And so I just kind of plan out on Saturday how my week is going to look, so that come the next week, and it's Monday at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I need to post, and I know I need to post, I'm not like racking my brain for like, what in the heck should I talk about, right? Because I've been there. That was me for like 2.5 years, and it was stressful. And I didn't realize how stressful it was on me until I started doing this, like just a few weeks ago, actually. So it has made a huge difference in my stress levels, and in my posts. They've gotten so much more interaction now that I have been more intentional, and I'm more excited about the post. Because I know that I'm going to do it. I know what's coming, and my energy behind it is that of excitement and posting it, rather than like, oh, I still have to get my post done and I don't know what to talk about, you know. And people can tell your energy behind posts for sure. So that's basically all I do every single day in, day out. Any questions?
Is mine upside down? Am I upside down?
You're
I can't
sideways,
tell.
but that's okay.
Okay, great. Is that better?
Yes.
I don't. Okay. So how can I get a copy or a screenshot of those so that I can set it up right? Or do you have a master copy of any of them?
Yep, I have a copy
Thank
and I
you.
will totally send it to anybody who wants it. So raise your hand if you want it. Yeah, Jamie wants it. Everybody's frozen.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
But yes, so I think that's a great idea. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to finish making now.
Okay.
Okay. You want spaghetti splash? Okay. How do I stop? I don't know how to use this.
I can mute you. There you go. Okay,
I have a
Savannah.
question.
Yes.
So with those 3 interest things, that's when they have liked or commented on a post you've done?
Yep. Yep. So I just,
Okay.
because I do like very specific posts every week, like I always do 2 lifestyle posts. I do 2 coaching sprinkle posts, meaning like today, my post, I don't know if you saw it or not yet, but that was a coaching sprinkle. Like I talked about how I didn't get to go on the trip because of life and whatever, but I love my job.
Yeah.
Like I didn't say, if you want to coach, like you should message me right now or comment below or I have a sneak peek and you should join. Like it was just a sprinkle. It was, I love my job, period. You know, and that is a coaching sprinkle. So anytime like I post about the marriage group or I post about a coaching sprinkle or a coaching invite or a transformation, which I do all of these things every single week. And I have my assistant do it now because I'm trying to delegate and use my time more wisely. But she literally goes in to those posts. She clicks on it and adds like, okay, this person liked this person like this person like this. And I did it on my own for a long time. So I know it's possible. Yeah. So it does kind of get monotonous, but it's faster than you think. And it's nice because then you don't feel icky when you're like building relationships and inviting people because you know they are interested because they have been commenting or liking or following you for a while, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes. Any other questions? You guys are amazing. Okay, I think you're unfrozen now. Does anybody else besides Jamie want a copy of this? Anna says yes. Savannah says yes. Lauren says yes. Jordan says yes. Okay, perfect. And if anybody's watching the recording, I know Jazzy was probably going to catch the recording. I'm assuming Megan will probably watch the recording later. I don't know about Caitlin and stuff, but and Jamie, I just saw your chat. So yes, I will send you the clean version of all of these and feel free to change it. Like I'll send you a copy so you can totally make it your own and you don't have to worry about like, oh, am I messing her up? Like, no, you're not. So, yeah, and this totally works for me. I know my sister is totally a pen and paper person. She does the same things for her power hour, like adding 25 people. I don't know that she does the coach and customer connections. I actually got that idea from a national wake up call and I loved it. But I know she like does at least 20 connections, 30 likes, 10 invites, but she is a pen and paper person. She like writes it down. And, but I like this. I like that I can literally copy and paste and know who I'm going to reach out to in like 2.5 seconds. And I like having everybody in one place. I love that I can access this wherever the freak I want, whether I'm going out of town or whether I'm at home. And I have it saved on my phone too. So a lot of the times, like the last few days, I will fill in the names and then I'll go sit on my couch and do my power on my couch while Holland is asleep instead of sitting at my computer because I can do what I want and it's my business, right? I can work from my couch and it's freaking awesome. So Yeah. Okay. No more questions? Okay. You guys are fabulous. Well, that was short, and that's always nice, right? Like 26 minutes. That's like a record for me because I have a freaking mouth that can talk and ramble like crazy. So, yay. Okay. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Yeah. Bye.